Alright guys, video 2 for Tweak and Tune for YouTube. So I got I think I got 13-14 subscribers now, which is really cool. And I'm looking for more, and I've been reaching out to some friends here and there and see if I can get some people interested, and hit the like button, hit the subscribe to the channel. If you guys like anything to do with LS power or turbo V6 power, right now I have 2 vehicles that are LS powered, built. They're well, one motor is completely built and the other one's got a lot of bolt-on supercharger and everything like that. So a combination of 2. And then this one's a turbo V6. This is the Typhoon. It's all bolt-ons. So anyway, if you guys are interested in anything to do with LS power or V6 turbo power, I'm going to be doing a lot of video and a lot of updates on these vehicles, and I think it might be interesting to you. Alright, so anyway, here we go. So I'm retaining the factory intake tube to the turbo. We did a 20G Sports Machines 20G ball bearing upgraded turbo, and that's down in there with a turbo blanket. I forgot the manufacturer of the turbo blanket, but it is not a DEI. Dale Earnhardt Industries, I think it's DEI. That blanket's like $200, and I believe it's not the right exact blanket for these specific turbos. So I think I got a turbo guard, or I forgot the name of it. I'll remember it. And that thing was like 60 bucks, 70 bucks, maybe 80 at the most, off of Amazon. And somebody highly recommended it, and it fit like a glove, and it seems really good. It's made of good stuff. Again, I forgot the name of it, but it is one of the top brands too. So anyway, so I retained the pipe. Under this pipe is this silver stuff, like over here, that's on the side of the airbox. It's that heat reflective tape. See it? So the previous owner of this Typhoon wrapped this whole pipe in that. And that makes sense because it does sit on top of the radiator, even though it's a radiator shroud, which is plastic, but it is sitting on top of the radiator. So I would say by wrapping it in that stuff is going to, repel some heat. But I didn't like the way it looked. So what I did was, believe it or not, you could probably just use aluminum foil. I know this sounds funny, but I'll get into things what my dad used to do. He did 2 tours in Vietnam, and it's 130 degrees over there in the shade, and he learned to do things that would keep ice, it would keep water, ice without melting all day long here on Long Island, when we used to work together. And then the stuff for heat shielding, he was a welder by trade, and he knew things too. And I remember seeing him wrapping stuff in aluminum foil a lot when it came to repelling heat from a certain area. But you probably could just put a couple of layers of aluminum foil on this damn thing. And I mean, this is nice because it sticks, And then I wrapped it. What I did was I wrapped it in regular vinyl electric tape, and I thought it looks pretty good. When it comes to under the hood, I'm simple. I like black. I don't mind a little polished stuff, or I'm not into chrome at all. Even the throttle body, the TPIS throttle body, is anodized black. It's beautiful. The ATR upper intercooler box is a nice powder coated black, which is nice. That's what I like. All my under the hood schemes is blacks. That's pretty much it. But anyway, I wrapped the pipe in vinyl tape, but we're having a little issue because I had to cut the bottom of the pipe here. You guys are not going to be able to see, and I really apologize for the lighting, because when I watch videos too on YouTube, it sucks when the guy has bad lighting. It really does. But you can see some of that shininess sticking out of that rubber coupler. I had to get that specific rubber coupler for this to work. And anyway, I had to cut the end of the tube and put a piece of 3-inch aluminum tubing in there, like a collar. I put in there. I used a little bit of epoxy, pretty much like a JB Weld. It was a tight fit anyway, and I sanded it, both surfaces, and I just put a little thing about maybe an 1/8 inch, 1/4 inch, whatever, of JB Weld, and slid it in there, and it held really nice. But now that aluminum collar slides into that rubber 90 degree to the turbo, but it's not going all the way down, because I'm having, when I close the hood wasn't popping at all by the latch under the car, and that's because this and something up here, you can see the marks, but this was not, these are not new marks, those are old. It's keeping it up, but I'm not sure if it's the two air conditioner lines or if it's the pipe itself. But I'm going to pull the pipe anyway. I'm not happy with it. I'm anal like that. I'm going to pull the pipe. I mean, I actually got it now that I can pop it. It will pop without me sticking a screwdriver in between the grill and scratching my grill. This truck is in mint condition, and you know, sticking a screwdriver and pushing in on that. So anyway, what I'm going to do is pull the pipe. I'm going to trim back some of the tape that might be holding it up. You can see this. Let me see. I don't know if you're going to be able to see that. Probably not. But there's some tape holding it up. I'm going to trim back the tape and see if it goes in, and maybe angle this rubber coupler a little bit differently and see if it goes in any further, because I really think it's this part right here that's a little raised, and if I get it down a little bit more, a fraction of an inch, that it probably will not have any issues. And you can see too, when I close the hood, this side of the hood is up so slightly, and that one's nice and even. I would say this is up at least an 1/8 inch, maybe. You can definitely notice it. All right, guys, I don't want to waste your time and make videos that take forever to watch, but that's what we're going to do. And I'll give you an update on what's going on. There's a lot of work being done to this truck. Boost controller, all types of stuff. Computer's got to go back in. Turbo tweak chip. Bunch of stuff is going on, but I'll keep you posted. Anyway, guys, bang out of here.